Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. As a follow-up to the announcements that came out yesterday about today's update, I want to do a follow-up as to some of the expected changes that are said to be coming in with this update. Now, since I did that video, Bethesda have announced in their Discord that this will only be a hotfix, and they plan on addressing a few different topics which has appeared since the latest update, such as disappearing loot and providing some stability issues and more. Presumably, this will mean that we will not be getting the actual main part of the Milepost Zero update, so instead, let's have a look at some of the bugs which definitely need fixing and hopefully will be addressed. As mentioned, of course, the stability issues is a big one. That is something that has been affecting everyone in game, even myself, where I normally don't actually seem to have many issues, but even this morning when I logged on to do my dailies, it logged on and then it got the camp message saying you can't place your camp, would you like to jump server? I said no, and then just went disconnected from server. So yeah, brilliant. This though has been affecting players just normally in game like playing, as well as in expeditions and other bits and bobs like that, where you're constantly getting crashes and seeing yourself disconnected from servers, so hopefully they can put an end to that. Now, the other big one that they did mention was disappearing loot. Now, this is one that's been affecting a lot of people, especially around public events where you go in, you start killing things and everything like that, and normally at the end of the event is when everyone goes round and picks up all of the loot. Now, the issue with this is a lot of people are experiencing all of this loot disappearing. I did get comments from this earlier on in the week, like just after the update, and I was kind of brushing it off a bit because it didn't seem to be affecting me, but ever since then a lot of people have been coming out and announcing that this has been affecting them and they're getting a lot of different issues. With everyone on the hunt for legendaries, this is a really big annoying one, so hopefully this gets addressed properly and it will be working after the update. Now, judging from my playtime and going through all the comments from yesterday's video, there is a whole bunch of other bugs as well which have been affecting people. One of them is a weird one which I only seen one person comment about, but I thought I'd share it just in case anyone else had seen it because I haven't yet. But this person was claiming that the Scorched are just randomly spawning in named locations. I've had this before at Foundation where you're just walking around and a bunch of cultists appear or something. Don't know what causes it, but yeah, it is something I have somewhat witnessed in the past. Now, there is also a few different issues with power armor. I've seen loads of different comments about this, and just to cover a few, there is power armor disappearing randomly, so when you go and place it down it will disappear and then later on it will reappear. There's also a lot of issues as well with the display in power armors, so ever since the update we are now meant to see up to 9,999 ammo, and in power armor that isn't the case. You can still only see the 999, which is weird. I don't know if it's intended or if it's a bug, but that's just one of the kind of display issues that's been affecting people in power armor. You're also not able to actually see objectives when in power armor. A lot of people are reporting on this, saying that's very annoying, especially when you're in the likes of expeditions or daily ops. And also the compass isn't meant to be working, so it appears the power armor since this update has really took a few hits and is quite broken. Another big one which I have seen a lot of people commenting on, which I haven't actually been affected by just yet, but this one is linking with your AP regeneration. I had a comment yesterday saying their AP was actually kind of capped at like 25% and wouldn't go over that, causing quite a big issue there. The other major bugs that have been kind of found and spotted and reported include a whole bunch of different camp items. Some of these appear to be linked around shelters where the lights inside of them just all of a sudden stopped working. I've noticed this before, but it was kind of like a generic thing where it just didn't work when they first came in, so I don't know if that's actually linked with the update or not. But there's also other reports of different items that's either gone missing or just stopped working, especially in terms of lights around camps, where the ones that actually like spin around and stuff, kind of like the Nuka-Cola bottle that lights up as it goes round, and same as the planetarium light, I think it's called. A lot of these have issues where they're just not lighting up now. Let me know in the comments though if any of these are affecting you, or if there's any other camp items which you can think of which have stopped working since the update. Now finally, the last change, which I'm hoping isn't real, and I'm hoping that it does get fixed if it is real, and this one is linked to the new legendary mods. Now basically what I've seen a few people mention, not in the video yesterday though, weirdly, but I have seen it around the community, where they're saying that they have learnt different legendary recipes, but then it's disappearing. This is a really big one given the fact how hard it is to actually learn legendary recipes. So if this is actually happening, please let me know if it's happening to you down below. But if this is happening, this is a really annoying big issue, especially with the drop rates that everyone's trying to kind of get over. So this one desperately needs fixing if it is true. That though is all of the major kind of bug fixes that have came in, which I'm hoping gets fixed with today's update on the 17th of September. If you think I've missed any, or if there's any more that you can think of, let me know down in the comments, and let's just hope and pray that these all get resolved after this update. Anyways, that's it for today. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.